Hey guys, I'm the Burke and I do things. And in today's video, I am going to do a tag that was created by Emily Noel where you have an imaginary $1,000 to spend at Sephora, go wild, have fun, get whatever you want. I think this has been so fun to watch people do this tag. I had so much fun making my cart. Honestly, when I first made my cart, I went over $1,000. Yes, I did. However, my balance now is $1,000.64. So I think that is pretty freaking close to getting exactly on the dot. So if you guys would like to see what I would get from Sephora if I had an imaginary $1,000 and could get anything my heart desired, then keep on watching. Let's go. All right, so I put everything in the cart and then Sephora just reorganized it in whatever order they wanted it organized in. So this is in no particular order. Okay, the first product is from Charlotte Tilbury, and I've never actually bought anything from Charlotte Tilbury. So this was like my time to go wild and get all the Charlotte Tilbury that I've always wanted. So the first product on my list is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. This retails for $38. I have been lusting over this for, I feel like, a couple years now. And I feel like everyone who uses it makes it look so effortless. Like, I really do enjoy cream bronzers. Like, I'm wearing the Milk Makeup's cream stick today. $38 just seems like a lot. I don't know. I'm not the best at committing when it comes to higher end makeup. So like, it's definitely something that every time a Sephora sale comes around, I look at it, I think about it, but I haven't ever actually made the leap to get it. I have the fair medium shade in my imaginary cart. That's the one I would get, obviously. And yeah, it's just, I don't think I can make the commitment. Okay, there are definitely going to be a lot of complexion products in my cart because that is just my favorite thing when it comes to makeup products. So the next product is the Pat McGrath Sublime Perfection Foundation. This costs $68. I put light 3 in my cart. I never am very good at shade matching online. I definitely have heard mixed reviews on this foundation. However, it would just be really fun to try. I really do enjoy trying foundation formulas and kind of trying different consistencies and formulas just to be able to experiment and compare. And it's just something I personally enjoy doing. However, testing out a foundation for $68 just doesn't, I don't think it's worth the risk, because one, I know I won't return it because I don't like returning products, and two, I know for a fact that you can go into Sephora's and get samples, and I don't think I've been inside a Sephora. I don't think I've shopped in a Sephora for years. I can't tell, maybe 5 years. I don't think I never shop inside Sephora. I don't like it. I don't like being around people while I'm buying me. It just it's not for me. So I know I won't do that either. Next is an Hourglass product. There's also a lot of Hourglass in this video because, again, that's another brand that I lust after, but I've never actually have I bought anything? You know what? I've bought the sample size of their powder, found their loose powder before, and that's it. So this is one of their ambient lighting blushes, which retail for $40. I put the shade Mood Exposure in my cart. I just picked one randomly. I've heard great things about these blushes. They look beautiful. I love blush. I love glowy blush. It just, $40 for a blush. I mean, I didn't think the Cover FX ones were worth $38 and there's 2 blushes. So again, it's my fantasy world, like I said. Okay, the next product is from Makeup Forever, and this is their Matte Velvet Skin Blurring Powder Foundation. I put R220. That says Pink Porcelain. That's probably not the right shade. But this retails for $38. And honestly, everyone I've seen use this powder foundation just makes it look so simple and easy to use. And especially this time of the year when my foundation can tend to get a little bit melty, so to speak. It just seems like something that would be nice to have. But again, $38, and the likelihood of me picking the wrong shade is very high. Okay, next I have a skincare product. I did not put too many skincare products on. Actually, this could maybe be the only one I put on. I put something from Drunk Elephant. I put their TLC Sukari Baby Facial. This is a 25% AHA and 2% BHA mask. It retails for $80. And I have used this before because I got a trial size of it in an Allure Beauty Box once, and it was really nice. However, it is $80 for a mask, and it just, I can't do it because I do have other AHAs and BHA products that are more affordable. So like that's the reason I never went on to repurchase it, but it is like a really nice product. So if I did have imaginary money, I would like to have it again. Next is a product from NARS, and I have their Radiant Creamy Concealer. I chose this shade Vanilla, total guess. It retails for $30, and this is a product that I feel like has been hyped up for years and years and years and years and years. And honestly, like $30 for a concealer just seems like so much money, especially since like the majority of my concealers are drugstore. Like it just seems like so much money to spend $30 on a concealer. Yikes. And that's why I've never done it, but I've always been interested in trying it. Okay, next I have another NARS product, and this is their Afterglow Lip Balm, and it retails for $28. And I've been lusting after the Afterglow lip balms for so long. I just picked the shade Orgasm, but they're probably all very similar because they're probably very sheer. Just $28 for a lip balm is pretty wild. However, it just looks so beautiful. Like everything about it looks beautiful, and just I would love to have it, but that's nice to want things, you know. Okay, next I have something else from Pat McGrath, and actually like Pat McGrath is a brand that I've never tried anything from, so 2 products on this list is a big deal, and that is their Sublime Perfection Concealer. This retails for $32. I put the shade L2 in. I don't know if that's right. I just feel like everyone who has reviewed this concealer says how great it is, and like when I said like I didn't want to pay $30 for the NARS concealer, don't really want to pay $32 for the Pat McGrath concealer, but everyone says it's so nice, and it's just like I want to know if it is nice, but like I don't want to pay to know if it's nice. So if the money was coming this way, maybe I'd try it. All right, we have another Hourglass product here, and this is their Ambient Lighting Bronzer, which retails for $52. I chose Luminous Bronze Light. $52 is more money than I am willing to spend on a bronzer. Isn't that more money than the new Charlotte Tilbury bronzer? Like that's a lot of money. I know I'd love this. Like I'm just looking at the picture of it and I know I would love it. I just don't love the price of it. So I know I wouldn't pay for that, but it just looks lovely. Okay, another Hourglass product. This is their Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow. I chose the shade Ray. I think a couple shades were sold out at this time, but it's $29 for a single shadow. Knowing how often I use single shadows, I know I wouldn't get $29 worth of it, but I've seen people use these and they do look beautiful. So it'll be fun to try it, but I don't want to pay $29 and try it. Okay, next I have like the one cheaper item on this list, and it's because I wanted to like hit the gap between where I was and the $1,000. So I threw on the Coola Lip Luxe SPF 30 lip balm. This is a $12 lip balm. I mean, I like Coola. I like to have at least one lip balm with SPF in my collection, which I actually don't really have right now that I think of it. But yeah, this one is definitely one that I would like to use. Okay, next I have my one eyeshadow palette I put in this cart. That's the Natasha Denona Biba palette. Of all Natasha Denona palettes, this is the only one that has ever actually caught my attention, but it costs $129. So it's like, I'm good. But you know, during the last Sephora sale, there were a lot of her palettes in the sale section, and this one was not. Had it been in the sale section and I would have gotten my additional discount, I may own it today, but I just could not pay that much money for an eyeshadow palette. But yeah, I would love this one day. Okay, next I have a hair product, and this is from Olaplex, and this is their No. 3 Hair Perfector. This retails for $56. I've heard great things about the Olaplex No. 3. I'm not gonna lie, this is something one day that I am likely to buy. I will say, out of like all of my things, my hair is definitely one of the things that's the hardest for me to maintain. So I am more willing to buy nicer products because it's just a difficult part of my body. So if I can find something that really does work well and helps me with taming the beast, then I am likely to try it. So this is actually a realistic possibility. I would prefer to get it on some sort of a discount, but yeah, this one's likely to come into my life someday. Next we have another Hourglass product, and this is a it's not really a repurchase, let me explain. This is the Unreal High Shine Volumizing Lip Gloss in the shade Sublime. This lip gloss retails for $30. Now, I used to own a mini of this that I got as a free sample from Sephora. It is the nicest lip gloss I've ever used in my entire life. I took it on vacation and then got a fungal infection on my lip and had to throw away anything I used on vacation, including my fancy Hourglass lip gloss. So I would like this back. It was so nice. Like, I know how nice this is and I would love to have it back. But again, it's $30 for a lip gloss and that's just like painful to think about. So maybe if I could get it on sale someday, but like I miss it. Next, I have another foundation, and this one I've heard so many people talking about. This is the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint SPF 40 foundation. I picked the shade 3 Balos. It's $46. You know, I feel like Samantha Ravindau use it. I've seen Casey Holmes use it, and they in general have two very different like makeup styles when it comes to like how they do their makeup. And the fact that they both like a similar, like the same foundation, I feel like that means this is something that's able to be manipulated really well. And they both suffer from redness like me. So I feel like this would be something really nice to have. So this is one that I could see myself actually getting someday because I think it might be a really nice product, honestly. Okay, next is the last product from Hourglass, and this is just their ambient lighting powder. I have this in dim light, $48. Obviously, I feel like this is the most talked about product from Hourglass. It's definitely always intrigued me. I like the claims about how it kind of just like gives your skin like a luminous, like airbrushed finish. Like it just sounds really nice. Someday, it would be really nice to try this out. Again, I'm probably out of a lot of the products we've talked about, likely to maybe try even like a mini size of this someday. So perhaps. Okay. Next is the first product I knew I wanted to add onto this list when I started this tag, and that is the La Mer Soft Fluid Long Wear Foundation with SPF 20. I put shade 150 Natural in my cart, and this retails for $120. $120 for a foundation. I just feel like everyone who tries this foundation says how amazing it is, and that is not something you see very often, I feel like, on the internet. Like, most products, there are the people that like it and the people that don't like it, and I feel like everyone who tries this foundation says how lovely it is. And it's just like, why do you have to be so expensive? That's how I feel. So yeah, if someone gave me free money, why not? All right, I have one last product on this, and it's another skincare product. So I did have another skincare product, and it's the Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. Retails for $68. I tried a mini of this and loved it. And I don't want to love a $68 face cream, but it was really, really nice. So yeah, it would be really fun to play with it again. But there you have it. That was my $1,000 Sephora shopping cart. If you guys want to do this tag too, let me know in the comments what your answers are, or do you guys have these in your wish list too? This was so easy for me to do. I love a good window shopping experience. And yeah, that was it for this video. As usual, thanks for stopping by my channel. If you're new here, click the subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. I have my Twitter and my Instagram down below. Give them a follow, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.